Hi, my loves. Welcome to Paddle Chats with Maddie. I don't know if we're going to keep that or not, but I'm out here today and we're going for it. And I asked for the message that we all need to receive most. And what's coming through is that you already are. And what I mean by that, what I'm getting from Spirit, is that you already are worthy. You already are enough. You already are love. You already are all of your dreams and goals accomplished. You already are the person of your dreams. You already are. It already exists. And so you, in this body, in this time, are catching up to that truth. And so we do that through frequency. We do that through feeling. We do that through our thoughts, through our beliefs, through our habits. And so the invitation for us is to really evaluate who we are, what we're doing, what's working, what's not working, what we're feeling, what we want to be feeling, and then to give ourselves permission to follow that thread to the future that we want, right? What is that thing? What does that look like? What does that feel like? Who is he, she, they? And how do we bridge that gap, right? How do we move into that reality? Well, it starts by knowing that we already are. So if I'm already worthy of it, then I can begin to receive it. But if I'm not worthy of it yet, it's going to be impossible for me to receive it because I'm going to resist receiving it and being it. So first of all, it's stepping into the knowing that I already am and I'm already worthy of that because it's already done. It's already accomplished. That version of me already exists and I can communicate with them in any now moment, including right now. So if you communicate with that future version of you who has the thing, who's done the thing, who celebrates living in the thing, who feels the thing that you want to feel every single day, every moment of any day, that they can tap into it. What are they doing? What does their day look like that yours doesn't? What are they doing with their time, with their energy? What are their habits? What are their beliefs? What are their programs? How do they feel in the world? How do they show up in the world? What do they look like? What are they wearing? What are they buying? What are they eating? Who are they spending time with? What are they watching? What are they consuming? What are they creating? Because you are that, and you have the capability right now to honor that and to anchor that into this present reality. Because that, any moment of that, any part of that you start anchoring into your body, into your physical body, that's going to move you there. That's going to put you into the frequency of receiving that, of feeling those feelings, of thinking those thoughts, of aligning to those opportunities that are going to move you there. Because it isn't about you thinking of linear time and how long it's going to take you to get to that thing and what you're going to have to do and all the steps. Because it's not to say there's not going to be work and there aren't going to be things that you're going to get to do, because there are. That's life. We do the things. And it's about being in the thing already, being in the frequency of knowing that that already exists so that I already am. Whatever that is, what is it that I want to be? I want to have my corporate clients and I want to have my successful YouTube channel. I want to be making passive income and sharing and creating content that really affects people positively, that helps people remember the truth of who they are, that helps them step into their energy body, that helps them expand their consciousness, that helps them become embodied. And so I get to do all of those things and I get to be those things and I get to know right now that I am that leader, that teacher, that speaker, that beer right now. And that is also influencing this desire on my heart. So I want to create the things. I want to show up in those ways. I want to do those things. But if I don't believe that I'm worthy of being that person, I'm not going to show up and do the things. So you already are worthy and deserving of that thing right now as you are. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to. Your worthiness is implicit. It doesn't matter what anyone else does or says, how anybody validates you, if they do or not. This is your job. Validate yourself. Feel good internally about what it is that you're creating. Feel worthy and deserving of that thing, and then practice being there and practice having conversation with that version of you, because I promise you that as soon as you tap into them, they're going to be like, oh, I've got some wisdom for you. I did this earlier. I got a breakdown of the things that I'm doing right now that they don't do, and the things that they're doing every day that I'm not doing. So if I start bridging the gap, if I start closing the gap, if I do less of those things that they're not doing and more of the things that those are doing, it's going to shift me into the frequency of being them, of being her, of being me, of doing that thing, of receiving that thing, of feeling those feelings, of living that life, that timeline. And so that is going to move me faster than anything else, is when I start believing I'm worthy of that and I start connecting and tuning into her and her frequency and inviting her and her frequency into my body, inviting her lifestyle into my lifestyle. Closing the gap myself, knowing that I'm worthy of that. I'm worthy of that gap being closed. I'm worthy of that magic, those miracles that she's experiencing, the ones that I really desire. Like, I'm not just desiring them for shits and giggles to like sit in suffering. No, it's because I desire to have them. And that desire is there because I can create that. And there's an abundance of evidence in my life all the time that people can create and have whatever they want. I'm seeing it all the time. I'm seeing people doing what I want to do and like living abundantly doing it. So I know that I can do that. But I have to first believe that I'm worthy of it. I have to be open to believe that I'm worthy of it. I have to choose to know that I'm worthy of it. And I have to practice feeling worthy until that worthiness becomes an inherent feeling in my body. Because chances are you have run a program that's telling you that you're not worthy of something. Otherwise, you would already have it. Because if you truly believed and felt that you were worthy of it, then it would be in your life experience. But if you're believing that you're not quite worthy of it, then it's going to be not quite in your life experience. So here's your invitation. Think about the things that you want to feel worthy of. Recognize that you're not maybe quite feeling worthy of it yet. And then work in the practicing of how do I move into that, of knowing that I'm worthy of having that thing. Feelings, thoughts, beliefs, habits, daily activities. What are those daily things that that version of you is doing to maintain their high vibration, to have that big bank account, to be in that healthy relationship, to have that dream body? What are they doing? Because the moment that you choose to start doing those things is the moment that you start allowing more and more of that into your consciousness, into your present life experience. And the more that that comes into your present life experience, then the more motivation you have to keep doing the things, right? So the universe is going to reward you for doing the things because your highest self is like, yes, babe, that's what I want for you. I want you to feel all the positive feelings. I want you to be okay with feeling all the things all the time. But I want for you to have that positive experience, and I want for you to know that you're worthy of it. So this is your invitation to know that you are worthy, to choose that right now, and to show up for yourself in a new way today and moving forward that's aligning you to that future version of you. Whatever that is, maybe that's breath work, maybe that's a meditation, maybe that's journaling, maybe that's grounding outside, maybe that's getting an energy healing session from me, maybe that's doing any number of things, right? Like going to get that checkup, going and calling your mom, like writing them, publishing that blog post, making that YouTube video, showing up and recording yourself, going paddleboarding, doing whatever the thing is that makes you feel alive right now, that puts you in the frequency of being that person, right? Because you get to be that. You get to have that. The only person that's stopping you, believe it or not, is you. So you can outsource your power to other people and you can say, I can't do this because XYZ, they, so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. It's all bullshit. It's literally just all stories that you're telling yourself to keep you in this current state reality, because your nervous system and your brain and your body and your mental patterns are wired to such a degree that it's safer and easier to stay where you are. And so that's why we get to move through the discomfort. And there is some moving through the discomfort that gets to happen in this process. That's part of it. We get to move through that, do the thing anyway, show up anyway, and then let ourselves be amazed by what can come into our life experience. So that's the message that we needed to share. Thank you for being here. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and know that you have permission to go and be worthy and feel worthy and to do the things that are going to move you into the dreams that you have. Because it's not that hard to figure out what your next right step is. Just take the action. Trust it. Trust yourself. I love you. And I'll see you next time.